Hello there, Phil Wymer, talking to you from the Sheffield College, the virtual Sheffield College, the online Sheffield College. That's where we are, and that for the rest of the term is how it's going to be. What does that mean? Well, it means two things really. Firstly, we're going to have to try and live without the normal class environment. And what does that normally involve? It involves interactions between staff and students and students before, during and after class. That isn't going to happen anymore. So the big question we've got is, what do we want to do? How are we going to move it forward? Well, the one thing we don't want, and students don't want, and you don't want, is to just have a teacher post a Google Classroom with 8 PDFs of work to do. You can get that on the internet. That isn't teaching, that isn't learning. There's research that's out there that I'm just going to quickly go through that shows the best way that you can learn and the best way that teachers can teach. And it involves interaction. It involves talking, communicating with people. And actually you can do most of that online. So the first thing to say is we're going to be an online college for the foreseeable future. The second thing to say is that teaching pedagogy requires interactions between people. The third thing to say, that isn't posting loads of stuff on the internet and expecting students to do it. That isn't going to happen. That isn't what students want. That isn't good learning. That isn't good teaching. Teachers' jobs are safe. Students want teachers to teach, and they want interaction with students. So I'm going to quickly go through 8 bits of research that are going to back up what I've said and hopefully help you think about how you learn and how you engage with the new way that we have to learn. And this isn't going to go away. Some of the things that we do now are going to carry on when we come back in September. So here's 8 bits of research. Firstly, students learn more when they participate in the learning process, whether it's through discussion, practice, review, or application. So number 1, you have to have activities that mean that students interact with each other and with the teacher. Number 2, students feel more contact with classmates would improve the quality of their online courses. Research shows that students perform better academically and are more inspired about the learning when they're given help by other students, by their peers. So part of the biggest role of a teacher is to get students to work with students. That's why we do group work in class. That's an effective way of learning, and that's how we all like to learn, and the research backs that up. Thirdly, the most successful virtual teachers do frequent assessments. How are you getting on? And there are lots of different ways, especially online, you can do that. And the biggest group of people you work with are the people who are struggling, those who aren't progressing further and aren't becoming and need more help. So you have to have interactions individually as well to say, I'm struggling with this bit and I need more help with that bit. There's research that shows that some students have a fear of being less competent because of race, religion, or background. And the way around that is to talk to people who used to be or are like them, like students like that, and say, how did it work for you? So we've got students within college who engage really well with online learning, and we need to get some testimonies from them so that people who aren't engaging with online learning read it and go, well, that was me, that's me. And the research shows if you do that one simple thing, then you will realize and you will make great progress, and your motivation and your engagement will go up. This is a big one, and I love this one, and that is humour. Online courses are viewed as boring. Going back to what I said before, Google Classroom, 8 PDFs of worksheets, that isn't, you could do that yourself. That isn't learning. You want to interact with each other. You want to have a laugh. You want to have fun. You want to have times when you're just enjoying yourselves and enjoying the interaction between people. It can't go too far the other way, that no learning take place. But the research shows that a study led by Ohio State University psychology professors found the use of humour in online courses can boost student interest and participation. No great shock there, but that's backed up by research. So it's great. And often in areas like ESOL and all areas, working in groups and humour keeps us motivated. We all know that, don't we? Number 6, simplicity is key. In one of the areas I work in, it's clear that we'd love to have, there are loads of amazing online platforms, but students love WhatsApp And they love WhatsApp because it's on their phone. So some of them haven't got access to Wi-Fi, haven't got access to computers, aren't familiar with packages and so on. And you can do tons of stuff with WhatsApp. You can communicate with 4 people. So I have 3 people. The teacher drops in on a given task. You can have sheets that you're given or tasks that you're given where you note it and send it back to the teacher. But it's a great place to start your online learning using your phone, using WhatsApp, and all the tutor mentors who I work with in the area I work in are all using, without exception, WhatsApp, and we can use that more effectively and get people onto other platforms as well, like Zoom that I'm using at the moment. That is brilliant for just getting 7 or 8 people. You can see their faces, but it's how we manage that, how we as teachers and you as students respect each other and let conversations take place and so on. And that's something we're all learning. Your teacher's learning, we're all learning. And part of the number 1 was about you being engaged. Say, teacher, can we do it this way? Or teacher, have you tried that way? Don't be shy of advocating different ways of doing things. That's part of it. We all learn from each other. Number 7, don't simply convert as a teacher a 3-hour lesson into a PowerPoint with you droning on or whatever. Make it interesting, condense it down to the key points, show a face. It's much better to see a face and an image and so on. Stop it after 5 minutes with a question and get students to think about it. That's what Hegarty Maths does. He says, stop now and have a go yourself. And it's a bit dry and so on. But again, it does work effectively. So if it's something you engage with, so have a think about that. Stopping it, getting your teacher to stop stuff and condense stuff so that you can do it. And using, again, Zoom and WhatsApp are fantastic. And the final one, give choices and extension activities. So I know some of my teachers have been using, one of them's been using TED-Ed, which is great, video, questions, lovely, simple format. Students said to him not long ago, because as they've moved online, can we do something else, sir? Fair enough. He tried something else. So give students some choice about where they go and, give extension activities. If you want to learn more about space, go to this website. If you want to, here's some good websites for you. Not everyone will go there. I might go to one website, you might go to another. So choices and extension activities. We're feeling isolated, but being isolated has made us realise the value of connection. Research shows us that connection and working together is the most effective way of learning. So we've got to turn this into an online college that works for you and works for the teachers. And we can only do that if we work together. Hope you're feeling okay. Hope you're safe. Hope you're well. And I hope you enjoyed my short video.